Hey, drop.
Snuggled in close after a night of passion. 15 minutes of non-stop action. But now I'm all wet. This patch ain't so grand. And you're laying on my head. I'm sleeping on the wet patch. And you're snoring like a freight train. People think we're a good match. But I'm wondering who's to blame. We were lost in the moment, thought we'd hit the peak. But now I'm swimming solo in a puddle so bleak. You're sprawled out like a beast, while I'm left in this mess. I'm sleeping on the wet patch, and you're snoring like a freight train. People think we're a good match, but I'm wondering who's to blame. I'm sleeping on the wet patch, and you're snoring like a freight train. People think we're a good match, but I'm wondering who's to blame. I nudge you with my knee. Babe, can we switch sides? You just let out a fart, then roll over inside. Now I'm stuck in the splash zone, like a cheap waterbed ride. I'm sleeping on a wet patch, and you're snoring like a freight train. People think we're a good match, but I'm wondering who's to blame. I'm sleeping on the wet patch, and you're snoring like a freight train. People think we're a good match.
It's time for the best pubcast around. Grab a cold one, sit back, and enjoy the show. This is Corner Pub Sports.
This is Lenny Dykstra and Nails coming at you. Listen to Corner Pub Sports.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Corner Pub Sports.
What have we got here? What did you mean?
I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to fish on his head.
Fuck with my yeah.
Yo. What is going on, everybody? Corner Pub Sports coming at you here live on a Friday night. What's going on? Like you do. What has happened? And there it is. So, for those who didn't know, Lenny Dykstra, 0 days since he's last been arrested. So that's why we start off with the Lenny Dykstra clip today. A little bit more on that, on why you're drunk later on tonight.
When you're in bed and something comes out of her snatch, you go to sleep with a wet patch.
What are we drinking?
Fiddlesticks or Fiddlehead.
Fiddlehead. You're drinking some Fiddlehead.
Fiddlehead IPA. Always a great beer.
Wawa iced tea.
The Wawa iced tea. I got the old reliable. Little Yingling Lager action going on tonight. Hope everyone had a really good holiday, Christmas and New Year's. And yeah, you're ready for 2026, man. Hopefully, some bigger and better things are coming at you this year. So,
hopefully it's not a bigger wet pad.
Hopefully it's not a bigger. Jesus. At Philly said for those who watch Stranger Things, Vecna blew a 3-1 lead. So yeah, no spoilers, but the finale.
Did you watch Stranger Things?
I
right?
did. Yeah, I watched it last night. It was good.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't get into it. I'm one of the few. Yeah, I watched the first season and I just didn't keep up with it.
I gotta tell you that this season was the season overall. I didn't think was very good. I thought it was weak. I thought the writing was a mess. But the last episode was 2 hours. The finale was 2 hours.
Yeah.
It was good.
They had that in the movie theaters.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Oh, did they? So did Netflix release? Because usually Netflix releases a whole thing at once, but they released weekly.
They split it up. They split this one up. Yeah, they did the first 4 episodes, and then they did the last 4, and then the very last one was another day. So like it was Thanksgiving, then Christmas, and then New Year's Eve was the last episode.
Yeah, so they released 4 on Christmas, and then New Year's Eve was the last one.
Yeah.
So they made you like binge watch the 4.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fuck.
Yep.
Good Christmas family fun right there.
Shanna said, "I think you guys need to have some type of game, a game night before your last show. I think it'll be hilarious." Yeah, we might have to do something. We have to work something else out.
Maybe we could do trunk texting.
Yeah, we could do that. And Jay goes, "Yeah, 2026 will be just great, especially Friday nights at 8:15." Sorry, Jay.
Jay.
Oh, Jay. So yeah,
Jay's like Eeyore.
If you should I read that? Should I read the thing real quick that I did today? For those who didn't.
What, the whole thing?
Yeah, or just let people go to the website.
Mike said, "What, the whole thing?"
Yeah,
you can't narrow it down a little bit.
So it's on cornerpodsports.net.
I wasn't trying. Like, it's
no, that's all right. Let's go to cornerpodsports.net and wrote an article today, a little write up. Basically, just some thoughts about the last few episodes here.
It was good.
Of the show.
It was. Yeah, I mean, it hit on everything that
I thought so.
Still
I
ain't
thought
no Pulitzer.
to the point. No Pulitzer. No Pulitzer Prize winner. But no, it's just some thoughts that came to my head, and I thought I would share them real quick. And
Well done.
thanks.
Nice way to say goodbye.
Yeah. So we got a few shows left here. I think our plan is if the Eagles are still alive in the playoffs, we're going to try our best to do a show every week. Once they're out, we'll go back to every other week. So we could be as many as 4 or 5 more shows, or it could be as little as 3 shows. Like that's where we're at right now. So, but we thank everyone for who's still sticking it out with us and hanging out with us. And those are on the live feed. Thank you. And of course, if you're downloading all those places, Spotify and
Satchel.
all those places, we thank you. So, let's get at it. Let's get at some sports talk. Actually, first, real quick, Dave Langle. I think Dave's on here. I think I saw him pop up earlier. Dave Langle had his a toy drive in honor of his son who passed away last year. He wrote me and said they had over 200 kids show up to the event.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, so for the toy drive, the
That's
giveaway.
awesome.
So, congratulations, Dave. I mean, I know congratulations might be the right word, but good job, dude. You did a lot of good there, and
That's 200 kids that he made happy.
that's right. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Good job, man. It's good stuff. All right, I guess we should start it. Let's get to some sports talk. If you could tell, Gary and I are repping the Eagles. Mike's all in black because he thinks he's going to a funeral.
I'm repping Quarter Pub Sports. It's only one of the last. It's like I'm trying to get a good send off. Yeah, what the fuck are you giving me a hard time for? I'm mourning.
So you are going to a funeral?
Yeah, I am. I'm in mourning.
Actually, I'm
Only because we don't wear. Yeah,
I'm wearing.
There you go.
I'm wearing a Corner Pub Sports shirt today too. So, Philadelphia Eagles are playing in a meaningless game this weekend. Well, almost meaningless.
Yeah.
Mainly meaningless. They could get a 2 seed if the Bears lose and the Eagles win. Bears are playing the Lions, but otherwise they're going to be in the 3 spot. And I guess we could talk about where we think this team is right now.
and how you're feeling going into the playoffs, and then I guess we can kind of go
what
into
happened to the Lions, man? Like
they fell apart, man.
Well, I mean,
is that why the Rams traded Goff?
No, all right. So let's take a step back.
Fuck?
That's a good question. You could ask the same thing about the Chiefs. The Bills didn't win their division for the first time. They're up and down. There's a lot of teams that are not what they were. And the top two seeds are both out of the playoffs. The Super Bowl runner-up is out of the playoffs. And then everybody's complaining about, well, what happened with the Eagles? Well, football's hard. It's no guarantee that you're going to – everybody had KC, 7 straight championships. Everybody was, dollars to donuts. They were going back to the championship, at least the conference championship.
Who came up with that saying, dollars to donuts?
I don't know.
It's such a bad saying.
It is a bad saying, especially now that donuts are more than $1.
Yeah, that's a horrendous saying.
That is awful.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
Dollars to donuts.
I didn't come up with it. I just used
like 3 sheets to the wind. Like, what the fuck? What does that mean?
Yeah, that's another one.
What's that supposed to mean?
What are you? I'm not floating in the fucking wind.
Yeah,
Look at the size of me. Am I floating in the fucking wind? The fuck out of here with that.
Right. Exactly.
So
no, Shannon. They're right here. Shannon said, Mark, did you get your CPS style while enjoying your candy sour dicks? Now they're right here. Tonight's show is brought to you by Sour Dicks.
Eat a bag of sour dicks.
There they are right there. Tell them to suck it. Suck a bag of sour dicks. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. And it's also
here we go.
It's also brought to you by our other sponsor, Sweetfish.
Use new Sweetfish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away.
All right, so those are our sponsorships.
Well, I mean, a sour dick would probably make a.
It probably would. Yeah. Maybe it was this without the Sweetfish. That's why the dick became sour.
Oh, you think that? Oh, you think that
that would be a stinky sour cunt.
So that was the cause of the sour dick. Okay.
Finger looking good.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like an everlasting cocksucker.
Oh boy.
Which came first?
All right. So I'm sorry. I cut you off.
Sour cunt style.
No, I mean I just think that's
sweetest fish flavor.
This tastes exactly like a big sloppy pussy.
I think that's a testament to the Eagles, though, that they went to the Super Bowl and they had a really tough schedule and they're still in a pretty decent position right now when a lot of the other teams that were expected to be pretty good aren't. Washington Commanders, everybody's darling this year. They're out of the playoffs too.
They won 4 games this year.
They won 4 games this year. So
they're going to be a top 5 pick.
Right. So
like this, the NFL, not one game that you're going to play it's going to be easy.
So who
it's not easy.
Who did the Chiefs play in the conference championship last year?
Last year they played Buffalo, right?
Buffalo.
Right? Or am I wrong? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
Okay. Well, whatever the case is, at least 2.
Probably Buffalo.
At least 2 of the 4 teams that were in the conference championships last year are out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Could be 3, depending on whether it was Buffalo or
Philly.
The Ravens might be out too.
I'm going to miss the Commanders fan base taking over the Hard Rock. The Hard Rock.
Oh yeah.
Remember that last year?
Yeah.
Ever since then, they've won 4 games. Ever since that big takeover.
Yeah.
That worked out real well. How many points did the Eagles score in this title game last year? Yeah, they exposed them for frauds. So
yeah, so I guess that's my first point is that it's hard. They had a real tough schedule this year. They still ended up 3-game losing streak in those games. All but the weird Giants game and Chicago game was kind of whatever, but I still feel pretty good about the team. I still feel wide open.
You play Chicago again, they're not going to run on us like that again.
No. Jalen Carter was banged up. There was a lot going on. They just looked completely uninterested in playing that football game that day.
Yeah, it was a weird Friday game.
It's the playoffs, man. That ain't happening.
Yeah, I agree. So I think that they have as good a chance as anybody of coming out of that conference. As good a chance as anybody of winning the Super Bowl. I mean,
yeah.
I guess I'd probably take, I don't know, maybe the Rams, maybe Seattle. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They definitely got a shot against both of them.
Well, but before we really kind of get into
Dive
that,
into that. Okay.
like the Eagles in general, where you at? Commanders fans bragged about having eight primetime games and then proceeded to go 0-8 in those games.
Oh, there you go.
Philly. Yeah, I saw that earlier. It was pretty wild.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, so going down the stretch here, the Eagles take care of the Bills. It was a crazy game last week. They won 13-12. The Bills, which I don't blame them, go for 2 at the end there and miss it. Josh Allen.
I don't know. I thought it was a weird decision because reason being is that
they weren't doing anything.
Yeah, they completely took over that game. They had complete control of that game. They had all the momentum. The Eagles couldn't do anything on offense. I don't know why you don't take the points and then proceed to try to beat them in overtime.
Even before they scored the touchdown, McDermott immediately went,
"Oh yeah,
2." He's like, 2. We're going. If we score, we're going for 2 immediately.
Yeah.
So it was like a predetermined decision was already made.
Oh yeah.
Now maybe part of that was because of the rain. Maybe they didn't want to try to kick an extra point. In that weather, the field was a mess. Maybe that's part of it.
Maybe.
If that's the case, it's pretty funny that
Wasn't the kicker missing kicks?
Well, the kicker missed the first extra
they
point.
missed one, but and then the block. The block. It was Carter. Yeah, Carter blocked it, but who, by the way, won special teams player of the week again.
Nice.
He just looked different that night.
Oh, he
just looked.
He looked determined
like a
again.
shot out of a cannon.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, they need that. They need that for the playoffs. So they need, if Jalen Carter's playing up that level, and you can't double team him because Jordan Davis is playing at a high level right now too.
Yeah, he's taking a step up.
Which, by the way, it's nonsense that Jordan Davis did not get into the Pro Bowl. But
yeah,
like Ryan said, maybe who cares? Maybe none of them will play anyway.
Right.
Because obviously that means the Eagles be in the Super Bowl again. But
so did they re-sign Jordan Davis or did they just pick up his 5th year? I forget what happened with them.
Yeah, they re-signed him, right? And then they
I thought that they re-signed him for a couple years, right? Yeah.
It's Carter that they have to get locked up.
Right.
He's going to be the highest paid defensive player in the league.
Well, so they exercised his deal.
His 5th year?
Yeah.
That's what Davis is doing too.
12.9.
Right.
So
so he's got to be signed or else he leaves.
Right.
And then Carter should be signed because they don't want him going on the 5th year option. So, yikes.
Yeah, and the Eagles have him. The Eagles have the Carter until 2027.
That's going to make Blankenship
with the option.
Okay.
Yeah,
because he's due too.
Mm-hmm.
Blankenship.
All right. Oh, that's cool. Polsky. Jesus, I'm looking at Polsky's name. Callie said my daughter met Jordan Davis today.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Took a picture with him. Where was that at? That's cool, man.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah. And Philly. By the way, how did Buffalo score their touchdowns? They don't give a fuck about safety. McDermott, the most condescending coach. It's not part of the game. He's one of the few. He was one of the few that came out
and spoke out about
it.
Yet they do it more than anybody.
Yep.
They do it more than the Eagles.
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't really understand. It's
different. We run our own version. You still have Josh Allen running with a guy pushing him from behind. What's the difference if you do it with the two guys behind him or one? What's the difference? You're still shoving the guy into a line of 350-pound guys.
Right.
It's the same fucking play.
It's the same play. And give me a break.
It's no matter what you name it, it's a QB sneak.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, all that being said, they went into Buffalo. Buffalo's 26-2 in their last 28 games at home. And they beat them. Mm-hmm. Was it pretty? Was there things to be concerned about? Yes. But they shut down a really good offense for a really long time and still held them to their lowest points of the year. And it wasn't the first time that they held a team to the lowest points of the year. The defense is elite.
Yeah.
They're elite. They're championship caliber. I said it before. I'll say it again. They are championship caliber. They could carry this team. Even if the offense isn't doing great, they could carry this team. They may not, but they could.
But I mean, you played a lot of ugly games. Like the offense played, but and they won.
Yes.
So I mean, that's what good teams do. You play ugly, but you still win.
Right.
I'm not like the offense is not finished. Like they're just having problems. Like coming back from a Super Bowl and then getting to the Super Bowl, that's a hard task. It's very hard,
especially with a gauntlet schedule.
Right, they've had it. The NFL didn't do the Eagles any favors this year. They've had a tough schedule, and and getting to the Super Bowl alone one year and winning it, that's hard. But maintaining the next season and getting to the playoffs again, I mean that's quite a feat that you're doing there.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to repeat. We talked about it, especially with the schedule that Mike mentioned earlier. Extremely difficult schedule, and the fact that they're even in one of the top seeds in the NFC is impressive enough. And the fact that you're going to have at least one home game, it's great stuff. And kudos and a lot of a big round of applause needs to be given to this team, despite all the holes that they have on offense this year, or all the issues, I should say, that they have on offense this year. Starting with the coordinator, starting with the coach, starting with the quarterback. I mean, those three things, they're not playing up to par. They're not calling games up to par where they should be with the amount of talent that they have on this team. We've discussed that. Everyone and their mother has discussed that this year. Despite all that,
the playoffs are different.
They might be a 12-win team.
The playoffs are different.
They are.
The playoffs are different.
And so, no, not tooting our own horn and all this other stuff. But when we have our picks, I had the Eagles at 11 or 12 wins. And
I probably had them more.
And I said that they were going to have a tough time this year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look, I didn't expect the offense to look as dull as it has, but
you also didn't expect the defense after
exactly
all the guys that they lost to play as lights out as they have. So
exactly, it's like a counterbalanced a little bit there. Like the defense has played almost as good as it might be as good, if not better than last year, which is crazy.
Well, it don't matter what with the record, like your opponent,
but you're
the Super Bowl champion. They're going to bring their A game.
100%. Not only that, but you're a Super Bowl champion back in the playoffs again, and you know that this team has a lot of pedigree. A lot of these guys, they've been to 2 Super Bowls now.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one wants to play the Eagles. I know, no one's like, oh, I can't wait to take on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles.
No.
Because all Hurts does is win. I forget what the record is now. It's 14-2 or something against all the top teams Hurts is in his career now. Yeah. Since Sirianni and Hurts been together.
Yes.
It's insane. That record's insane. So much. There's so little credit given for things like that. But yet there's so much emphasis on the things they do wrong.
That's because that's what we do.
Well, not even us, dude.
I'm
it's
just
not
saying,
even us. But like
Philadelphia has fans.
These stupid hot take bullshit shows, right? I saw a clip.
Is it? Do you think, before you get into that, do you think that the hot take bullshit national shows feed off the fact that there's hot take bullshit local shows that stir it up just as bad? Or is it just?
I think so, because I think if WIP wasn't talking about the stuff that's going on, the hot take shows wouldn't have anything to talk about.
And they beat it to fucking death.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder
if
the fact that they're talking shit about Jalen Hurts is why the national shows, or that like they know that talking shit about Jalen Hurts is going to get them ratings because of the fact that Philadelphia fans are so passionate. And they're going to be the ones to tune in and like tune in just to kind of like,
well, Mike, you do
freak out.
You do have those fans like, I'm going to put this on today to see what this asshole has to say.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it just trickles from there.
Right.
Philly. The only thing I'll say about the Eagles, how did Cam Jurgens make the Pro Bowl? And then he said, no back-to-back home games for the Eagles this season. How does that happen? Like that, and then Callie's like, yeah, they had a weird schedule. They played every day but Tuesday and Wednesday this year. The Eagles did.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's right. He's 100% right about that.
So, yeah, Cam Jurgens. The only thing I'll say is that, like, I don't know any other centers.
Yeah. It's not like there's, the big name guys like Kelsey's flying around anymore, right?
Right. Well, I mean, Kelsey was the big name. I mean,
right.
The only other guy that I know is Humphreys from KC.
Right.
And obviously the AFC, so I'm sure he made it. But
I think he was second. I think Jurgens ranked second or something and voting for centers or something like that. So we got Dave Peterson checking in saying, "Good evening, gentlemen. Happy New Year. Happy New Year."
Happy New Year,
What's
Dave.
up there, Dave?
Philly said WIP has come back down to earth a little bit since they were exposed on Hard Knocks.
Oh,
Well, that's good. I haven't watched Hard Knocks. I've seen clips of it. Oh yeah. So the thing I was going to mention, I think it was NFL Network, like Nate Burleson and those guys or something, and they showed a clip. It was when the Cowboys beat the Raiders earlier this year, and all they kept talking about is, "Oh my God, the Cowboys are back! Like the Cowboys look so good against the Raiders. They're back. This and that. They're going to be a playoff team." That was weeks ago, like a month ago or something. And then when the Eagles played the Raiders, and the Eagles won, it was, nah, we're still not believing in the Eagles. And it was like, wait a minute, you can't. And they had it the side by side.
Yeah,
the same dude talking about the Cowboys, talking them up, was bashing the Eagles, saying, it's just the Raiders. They're like they're not even an NFL team at this point.
Right.
I'm sorry, what? It's good for one, not the other. Like it's such a hypocritical thing that happens here, and it's not just here; it's in the media in general.
Dallas is always going to get that favor.
But a part of that is because the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and everyone wants to see the champ get knocked down. Think about it. Like, you turn on a wrestling thing, or whatever, or boxing, or whatever. Like, oh, it'd be kind of cool if so and so beats this guy to win the belt.
Yeah,
You always root for the underdog. You always root for the other guy. You like to see who can dethrone the champ, and that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. I think.
I mean, even
even with the Fire. Sorry,
You know that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you still need a stepladder to fuck it in the ass.
Even with the Flyers, like the Flyers fans and the media, they hate Sidney Crosby. Fucking hate him because he's one of our biggest rivals.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it goes. That's what happens.
Yeah, I know, but does the national media hate Sidney Crosby?
No, that's true. Yeah, not really.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's the fact that Jalen Hurts doesn't have the personality. Maybe it's the fact that Jalen Hurts doesn't go on their shows. Maybe maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the fact that like Jalen Hurts is just like, no, I don't really care about this stuff. And Patrick Mahomes will go on the shows, and Josh Allen. I don't know. Does Josh Allen go on a lot of shows?
Josh Allen has the personality, though. He's
Yeah, he's a likable. He's easy to like.
He's the good old boy.
Yeah, they got
doing commercials and.
Jesus, he fucked him right in his ass.
Oh my God!
You're a sick fuck.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we might have.
Take that, good old boy.
Might have some.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody doesn't like Jalen Hurts. I think that they just.
That's audio, right? Of Josh Allen. Is that was?
How's that feel, buddy? Welcome to Philly.
That's right. Look at that. Oh, you take that, Josh.
Yeah. That's him the day after he's all backed up. Oh. I like it.
All right, moving on.
Oh, boy. Mike's like, where was I?
Yeah.
Callie. Real mature, guys. Real mature.
Bunch of childs.
I'm not even drinking.
No, you're not. I don't even know what we're.
Bunch of childs. Getting back to it, I think the offense is going to adjust a little bit. They're not going to be what they were last year. They're the offensive line getting Lane Johnson back is going to be huge. I think Tyler Steen's a big disappointment. I think that Dickerson is either hurt or is overcompensating for
Mailata too.
Yeah. I don't know if it's, you're only as strong as your weakest link.
I'm sorry. Did you see Dickerson, by the way?
Yeah, Dickerson was.
How about if you get a little taste of Landon Dickerson coming right down your throat?
So this week they use as their bye week.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that helps them get a little bit more healthy. And maybe that's what they need to come on strong. I don't know who they're going to be. Well, we don't know who they're going to play. It's looking like it's probably going to be the Rams, I guess.
Or the 49ers.
Rams and 49ers. So 49ers are playing Seattle in the last game of the year.
So if the 49ers win and the Rams win, or the 49ers lose and the Rams win, we play the 49ers.
I think so.
Okay.
I believe that's what it would be, yeah.
So, and that seems like the most likely scenario.
I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I gotta be honest. Like, both of those teams kind of worry me a little bit. I mean, I think the Eagles would match up.
But the 49ers could beat the Seahawks, and then I guess it would still be the Rams.
Yeah, like, can you imagine Eagles and Rams week
Again.
1 of the playoffs?
Again.
Oof.
Well, no, they played week 2 in the playoffs
Yeah, it was
last year.
week 2
I
last
was
year.
just
But,
saying, the Rams
Again,
for the
yeah.
playoffs.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
But wait, no. So if Seattle won, or if San Fran beat Seattle,
Mhm.
then they would probably play the Rams. So it'd be the 49ers or the Rams. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it was. Thought I had that written.
Don't
up.
you scenario me, guy. Let me pull it up real quick, because they're right now the Eagles are 3rd seed, so they played a 6th seed. So right now it'll be San Fran, but the Rams are playing Arizona. Okay,
They're going to win that.
they should win that,
Right.
right? So maybe 12-5. But then if Seattle loses, they go to 13-4. Say 13-4. They're both
13-4. Right. 13-4 would be that would make them the 5 seed.
Man. Right. Right now they play the Rams. Right now, as it stands. Yeah,
It's going to be either the 49ers or Rams.
Yeah, it could flip flop.
But I thought there was a scenario where they could play the Packers too.
The Packers. The only way they can play the Packers is if they get the 2 seed.
Okay.
All right. So and for the Eagles to do that, they need the Bears to lose to the Lions and the Eagles to beat the Commanders.
Which could happen, but
it could. It very, very well could.
I like the decision to get the rest instead.
I was fine with that too.
Yeah, I mean, even if they end up losing the game,
What's more important, like trying to set up a playoff matchup to a team you'd rather play, or get a week's of rest and get these guys healthy, and then who cares who you fucking play?
right? Especially when it's no guarantee. Like it's still not likely that, and they could probably beat the Commanders even with their backup. So,
But either way, that first game is at the link, right?
correct.
They'll be at the link. Yep.
Now the second game, where the 2-3, if the 2-3 met, that would be in Chicago now, as compared to what flip flop.
Wow, next weekend's supposed to be pretty warm. 50 and 47 next weekend with rain on Sunday as of now.
Right.
But the fact that you're close to 50 degrees, that's nice. And then
Especially since it's been fucking
it's
freezing.
been brutal. And Callie said, yeah, get healthy. Just go out and get healthy.
Weather's supposed to start Tuesday.
It's gonna feel like fucking spring.
That'd be nice, man.
Yeah.
So who would you rather play?
For some reason,
Saying they stay in the 3 seed.
for some reason, I still don't know if I believe in the 49ers. I don't know how they're doing it. They don't have Ayuk. They don't have Deebo Samuel. It seems like they really just have Kittle,
They don't have Bosa no more either.
Bosa, right? Yeah, and they seemingly only have McCaffrey and Kittle.
Fred Warner, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm kind of with you on that. I think I would rather play the 49ers right now. I think they match up well against them. Purdy is, and I was just going to say, Callie just said it right here. We own Purdy. So I kind of agree with that. That sentiment there. I would play the 49ers. I think you have a better shot against him right now. To me, the Rams are, and the Rams lost to the Falcons last weekend, which is crazy. They lost Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
like that's insane.
I don't get it.
But look, the Rams are still a matchup nightmare, I think, for anybody right now. And they have a pretty good defense. So, Niners are a 12-win team.
Niners are a bad defense, though.
But they've also, they're not a great defense, and
neither is Chicago. That game was a fucking disaster. That Sunday night game had zero defense.
Yeah. But that's the thing too. Doesn't really matter how good or bad the other team's defense is, because the Eagles just have to do what they need to do anyway.
Right.
if the Eagles are capable, the Eagles are capable of beating anybody if they play up to their standard, and they haven't done it yet this year. Could they be like a team like the Giants from from 10 years ago or longer than that, 13 years ago, where the defense kind of carried the team and then the offense came up and made big plays when they needed to, and it was just enough to get you through and win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, like the Eagles could beat any team in the playoffs, but they can also lose to any team in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have a hard time believing they're going to lose to the Packers right now, especially with the Packers leaking oil.
Yeah.
If they got the 2 seed, but
yeah, if you're looking at the playoffs, right, I think I agree with you. I think the team that I think is the weakest is probably Green Bay right now, because of what you just said. Now, if Parsons was still there and all that, I'm not a Jordan Love believer.
He's trash,
and I feel like
Carolina, obviously.
Well, I mean, yeah, that goes without saying. We don't have any chance to play them.
But the rest of the conference, dude, like
Carolina made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, it's either going to be Carolina or Tampa Bay.
So either team is
they're going to be the 4 seed.
Hurting right now.
They could have a team could have a 7 and or an 8 and 9 record and make the playoffs and host the home game.
Boy, that's a fantastic division.
Yeah. Every year.
Yeah,
every year
like
that division, it's an 8
since
and
18. Drew Brees
team.
retired.
Yeah, it's an 8 and 18 getting in the playoffs every year. That division's a joke.
Since Brees and Brady retired.
Yeah, I mean, really, like those are the 2 teams: Green Bay and either Carolina or Tampa Bay, and then the rest of the conference, dude. Like any one of these teams,
and we have Baker Mayfield winning the MVP in the beginning of the season.
No, I'm going to tell you, I don't think Caleb Williams. I think
Drake.
I don't think Chicago does it. I think they're probably the next team. I would say isn't going to do anything. I just don't like. I mean, first of all, I just don't like Caleb Williams anyway.
Me either. I don't like him either.
Dude's been doing something well. I mean, like
he's doing
he was the number 1 overall pick, so it's not like he didn't have the pedigree.
Yeah. What do you say? Dave Peterson said, "I'm sorry, go back here."
Wasn't Lamar Jackson an number 1 overall pick too?
No, Lamar Jackson was
29th
No, Lamar Jackson was 32nd.
32nd. Yeah.
Lamar Jackson was the Eagles traded back with the Ravens and got a 2nd round pick the following year to move back about 10 spots. And because the Ravens wanted Lamar Jackson and wanted him in the 1st round to get that extra year contract with him, and the Eagles didn't need a quarterback and they didn't really mind. They went and took Dallas Goedert with that pick in the 2nd round and got the 2nd round pick the next year.
Well, guess what? Eagles won a Super Bowl and the Ravens haven't, so that's all that matters to me. And Dallas Goedert was a big part of that.
Dallas Goedert, I think that both teams made. I don't think that either
both teams define. Yeah.
Well, he leads all tight ends this season in touchdowns.
He's 11 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So real quick, bring on the 49ers. Is Peterson. Philly said there is no way Shanahan's going to use a backup tight end to block Jalen Carter. Callie said, the Rams have a lot of weapons. They have no receivers. Nobody's afraid of Bourne and Persall. And he said the Bears don't have any receivers either. Doomsday's banged up too. For them. So look, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of the Bears either. I think the Bears would be the 3rd team I would kind of cross off that list. I don't. They might win a game. They probably win a first playoff game, maybe.
The Bears,
but I don't think you're going to see much out of the Bears in the playoffs.
I think the weirdest, the strangest team is Seattle. Seattle seems like they could be anything. They could.
Yeah.
Darnold hasn't really done much
defense.
in the playoffs.
They have a solid defense,
but the good running attack. Smith-Njigba has been really good this year.
But you put them against the Eagles, like you put Q on Njigba, like.
I hear you.
You're kind of countering that. It's look. Don't act like.
Well, that's. I'm not saying that they're the best team. I'm saying that they're the one that I don't know what to think of.
Yeah, it's interesting. And then the AFC, man. The AFC is like, just real quick. While we're talking about this, the AFC is a crapshoot too. I mean, Denver and New England both 13-3. You got Jacksonville 12-4. Like, Jesus Christ, Denver, New England, Jacksonville. New England and Jacksonville were teams that didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Right.
Then Pittsburgh and 9-7. Well, or Baltimore. Because they're playing against each other for the division and the playoffs.
Because Pittsburgh could not the Cleveland fucking Browns last week.
That's ridiculous.
So now they have to play a playoff game a week early because they decided to fall asleep on the Cleveland Browns.
Schittsburg.
Because Tomlinson can't find a way to win more than 9 games.
Or Tomlin, yeah.
Or Tomlin, yeah.
Shador Sanders, baby.
Yeah, right.
Is that that's probably who beat him.
Dude,
He probably beat him like 9-6 or some shit too.
I'll tell you what, the bottom 3 of the AFC, I feel
better than the top.
I don't know about the Chargers, but Houston and Buffalo.
Houston looks good.
Houston's defense is really good. All of a sudden, CJ Stroud seemed to find a stride a little bit. They're running the ball a little bit there.
Yeah, they moved to like Nick Chubb's all of a sudden shitty and Woody.
Yeah,
gonna give you a Woody.
Woody Marks. And still, I mean, look, Justin Herbert is who he is in the playoffs. And then Buffalo right now has the last wild card spot, which is crazy. I mean, they're in. They're not, every spot's taken there. But
I mean, again,
except for Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
Yeah, there's only 2 open playoff spots, and that's the 2 divisions, the 2 shit divisions that get to host a playoff game.
Yeah. So it's wide open in the AFC.
It's going to be the NFL. It's interesting because before Sunday night, every game was to be determined. And then all of a sudden they did it right. They got on the Saturday, they have Seattle and San Fran to lock up the 1 seed. And then the other games, I think probably like Houston and Jacksonville or something.
Well, Tampa and Buccaneers are tomorrow too.
Okay.
4:30.
So that's to lock up the playoff spot. That's the early game.
Right.
So that's a playoff game.
Seattle and 49ers are Saturday night.
That's the number 1 seed to secure the bye.
So Sunday you got Saints, Falcons, Browns, Bengals.
But there's a couple 1 o'clock games.
So the 1 o'clock games don't really matter.
No, there's 1 or 2 that have a little bit of.
I'm trying to look here. None of those. Colts and Texans 8-8, 11-5.
Yes, that is a little bit of because the Texans might be able to catch Jacksonville.
Right. Bills play the Jets.
That doesn't matter.
Those are your 1 o'clock games. The other ones are Titans, Jaguars, Cowboys, Giants, Packers, Vikings.
Yeah, so the Titans and Jaguars and the Texans, I think that's still they might still have a jockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the late games are Lions and Bears. That obviously has an impact on the Eagles.
And then the Eagles.
Chargers, Broncos. I mean, Broncos are trying for that number 1 seed.
Right. New England, obviously, would then be playing because they're going to have New England playing at the same time as Denver, and they're going to have the Bears and the Eagles playing against each other at the same time so that they can set up so that those games, you got a scoreboard watch for the other games for all the different things that could happen with that.
Yeah, Chiefs, Raiders doesn't matter. Cardinals, Rams doesn't really matter. I mean, the Rams should win that game, but the Dolphins and the Patriots. And then the late game's
going to be that Pittsburgh, Baltimore.
That's gonna be a fun one.
That's like I like the way that they did that though.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
To be determined, and all the schedule makers like with their little fucking visor, their visor, their little pencils.
Well, let's see in this scenario. Yeah, there you go.
Bunch of fucking nerds.
But I can respect it because I'd be the same way. I'd be like, well, if you could do this and you can move this.
Make some Saturday games. Get the Saturday ratings up.
Get this guy in and then move him with this guy.
I like this guy. I like that guy.
We would find a way to fucking piss people off.
Yeah.
Just deliberately piss them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess with that being said, without really knowing who they're playing, but let's have a little fun here. What's your expectations here? How do you feel about the Eagles going to playoffs, and what do you think they're going to do? Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
I think they win. I think they win the first game. I think they're hosting. Rams, 49ers. Doesn't matter. I think that they pull off the first game at home. It's not going to be easy, but I don't know. I still have faith in this team.
Okay, absolutely. Me personally, I think they get to the NFC championship game and they get beat in that game. They don't make it to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Okay. Jason, we just got done talking about your Steelers, man. Make it worth my while for tuning in. We just got done talking about the Steelers. I think as long as it's the 49ers, I think they should win that game.
You're worried about the Rams.
The Rams, I'm a little worried. I mean, at home,
Rams lost 2 straight.
They did, and so at home, should you win? Yeah, you should win.
Right.
You should win that game. You're a division winner. You're hosting a playoff game. You're the Super Bowl champs. You should win that game. But I still think they probably eke it out somehow. Another blocked field goal to win it.
Jesus
God,
Christ!
can you imagine
another sloppy win.
Jason Mays, what the fuck happened to your team that they ended up losing to the Browns? Can you please help me? Help me understand.
Yeah. TJ said it depends on what Jalen Hurts shows up. And then he also said it depends if Peterson, Jesus Christ. Patullo, Jesus. I'm looking at Peterson because I want to play this.
Let's go, offense! Pull your head out of your ass!
It's also if Patullo can get his head out of his ass even a little bit, is what he said.
Now, didn't they do a little bit of trickery in the first half?
They did. They had a couple plays.
Yeah.
They had one where they were.
There was some motion and stuff.
Bigsby.
Yeah.
It was Bigsby ran to Hurts's right, to his left, back to his right, or I might have it reversed. To left, right, and then came back to the left again for a screen.
Yeah.
And he's wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, how did anyone not follow him? But it worked. You had enough.
I think
motion.
everybody else pulled to the other side too, and
Yeah,
they faked
he
it
was
like it was
wide open. It was a boop, a little drop off, and Bigsby had like a 12-yard gain or something on the play, and I'm like, okay, cool. Was it really that difficult to come up with a play like that?
We have the running backs to have a stellar screen game, and they don't use it.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
So is there a scenario where they should?
Jay said they're going to be out in the first round. Rams and the 49ers are better teams, he said.
Jay, you are such a troll. You have not said a positive thing about a Philadelphia sports team in 6 months. Is there a scenario where Patullo should stay on this team? Is there a scenario where he will?
If they win the Super Bowl. Or
they win a playoff game, he saves his job.
Or you go to the title game and your offense actually looks good in the playoffs. Although, if their offense looks good in the playoffs, you're not.
Yeah, I don't see how
even if
making the Super Bowl.
Even if they win one game and they're out the next game, he's going to secure his job. They're not going to fire him.
That's the should.
Right.
That's when he would. What is the should? Do you think that it only takes one playoff game for him to secure it? Then he gets another. He gets another year to kind of try and figure it out.
Chance, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
What about you, Sean? Do you think that he deserves?
No. I can't.
Not after one playoff game.
I can't fucking stand him. Now, look, if they win the playoff game and they lose in the second one, you know what? It depends how they lose.
Yeah.
If they lose 16-9,
then you should fire him.
And you had chances and you couldn't do it because your offense sucked because this dude's a clown, then yeah, you're firing him. I think if they honestly, I'll just say this: if they don't make the title game, I think
you want him dead.
I think you want him dead. Yeah, I think you want him dead. You got to move on. So Philly, Jay, I'd rather say you don't know about football and move on. And then Jay goes, I forgot more about football than you will ever know.
This old lion.
Hear me roar. Same if they win, it's only like 16-9. TJ said, yeah. So it depends on how they look, honestly. Jason said this may sound nuts, but the Eagles will win a playoff game because they win. So the Eagles will win one, and then I'll look at the matchup.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, it's an unsettling vibe right now here. It's
well, he's right. They win.
Philly. Yeah, they do win, and
they find ways to win.
Look, can we, and like Mike said, can we finally put the 2023 comparisons to rest? Because this is not 2023 anymore. Like this team won.
It never was
2023. It never was.
Yeah, but you get pissed off and
they lost 2 in a row. Everyone's like, "Oh, here comes another collapse." I'm like, they lost 2 games.
Yeah,
they lost 3 games in the last calendar year up to that point. I'm like, chill out. Like,
right.
They're fine. They'll be okay.
Yeah.
Now, I thought the offense would have turned it on a little bit more. They had signs here and there. Washington, they played okay. The Raiders, they played okay. Like, they played pretty well.
The offense has been very underwhelming, but they won games.
That's all they've done. That's all they've done. And it's been more than just luck. Like I know her Allen misses that throw last week, but that doesn't matter. Even if you lose that game, that doesn't matter. Like it doesn't hurt anything. Like I wouldn't think twice. I still have the same reaction I would have right now if he makes that throw. I still feel the same way.
Yeah, if they lost to Buffalo in Buffalo, it's not like this doom and gloom.
No, I don't care.
Not only is talent and skill part of the game, but also sometimes you need luck on your side as well.
They've gotten that.
Yeah,
they've gotten that. Jalen Carter again. Another blocked kick that helps lead to a victory.
That
right?
Questionable fumble.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, last year I don't know if the Eagles really needed luck. Maybe like a play in that Rams game might have made a difference, but
they were dominating every aspect of the game.
Well, no, I'm just saying that any year you could point to a game or a play that made the difference between the team winning or losing the Super Bowl.
You're right.
The missed pass interference call on the Chiefs game in the Eagles was the opportunity. We watched other games where there was a late hit on Mahomes that put him in field goal range in like an NFC or an AFC championship game that put him in the Super Bowl that they ended up winning. Like there's always a play. The first Super Bowl that the Eagles had, it was who the hell is it? The real good receiver, Julio Jones. Julio Jones gets pushed out of bounds legally on a play, but if he gets both feet in on that, or did he drop the pass or something? He dropped it. It went through his hands. It went through his hands, but he was in bounds or something. But like, there's every year there is a play.
Jalen Mills.
Yes.
Jalen Mills on the coverage.
Yeah, that is the difference. So that's why this year the Eagles could lose the first round.
Yeah, I mean, even last year, the
Rams game,
in the Rams game in the snow,
it got dicey.
Somehow, some way, it got way dicier than it should have been, and it's the way it goes sometimes, man. So, all right, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun couple weeks here. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe February, whatever it's February 10th or something. We're celebrating another Eagles win, man. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick, we don't have too much to say about these two teams, but we're gonna cover them real quick. Yep. Start with the Sixers. As Gary gets
That's Gary's cue.
Gary was itching anyway. So Sixers are, they're hanging on. They're doing okay.
They're in the 2 steps forward part of their 2 steps back, 2 steps forward thing.
Yep.
They're 5-5, but they had won the 2 games to get the 5-5 as compared to losing the 2 games to get the 5-5.
What is this? What is Jason saying?
Oh
here?
God!
In case I have to check out, as a Pittsburgh native, I have received a level of Philly sports education on CPS, and my life has been better for it. I've been able to talk the talk with neighbors, friends, and enemies alike. I thank this crew for that. Thanks, boys.
Oh, that's
Dude,
sweet.
That's awesome. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah,
that's cool stuff, man. We're not going anywhere. We're around for a couple more weeks, Jason. So but we appreciate it, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then Jay's going back and forth. I've been around Mark, watched Joe Namath, and then as soon as he's brought up the Sixers, Gary, got to go. And then Jay, all Sixers haters leave the podcast. Okay, so Embiid is actually playing pretty well the last 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, I mean, it went from us talking about the fact that we didn't know if he was ever going to play again to him now playing and starting to kind of get a little bit back to not what he was, but get his legs back a little bit. He's starting to play more frequently.
He's getting more minutes,
and he's starting to trust his body a little bit more.
He looks it's night and day between now and what he looked like in October. October, I was like, oh my God,
it was cringy.
This is ugly.
It was cringy.
He's looking a little bit more like the older Embiid again,
right?
Or the Embiid of old. I should say not the older Embiid because we don't want the older Embiid.
But still not the MVP level Embiid. He's still not close to that.
You know what? And that's fine because you don't need that anymore. Like you have enough of a core around you now where he doesn't have to be the guy that has to put up 40 points in. Actually, it's a perfect segue. Jay said, I want the Maxie and Mike segment. The Maxie and Mike segment.
Yes. I mean,
brought to you by Sweet Fish.
Use Sweet Fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away.
It's the Maxie and Mike segment.
So I don't know too much more to say about Maxie. 34 points. I think he had 8 rebounds or 10 rebounds or something. Like he almost, he had a double-double. Still looks fantastic. And so that they won the 2 games. When the team's kind of going as he's going. There's times where he doesn't look great, doesn't look timid or looks timid and stuff. And then there's times where he looks on fire.
34 and 8 and 10 assists.
10 assists. Okay. 8 rebounds, he flirted with a triple double.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm still waiting to see with him, Edgecombe all of a sudden is starting to come around a little bit, starting to kind of get his legs back and starting to kind of look like a pretty dynamic backcourt. Just still trying to figure out where George fits into this and if George is going to kind of come back and get his legs a little bit more under him to be more explosive and be able to drive the ball and not be at Tobias Harris, stand at the 3-point line, and this is all I can do. Obviously, he's still a pretty good defender and stuff too, but if you can get that and Edgecombe keeps developing, you got a chance to make the second round again.
And that's our
ceiling, probably.
That's the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
It's been fun to watch, here and there, and I know.
But then there's other times where they're fucking maddening.
So the thing I will say about them is, like, you beat Dallas last night. You hold flag to 12 points, which was great. They had good matchups going. Quentin Grimes played really well last night defensively. So you have all that stuff going on, but defensively, this team they
drive you nuts.
Yeah,
sometimes.
They are about as fundamentally flawed as you can be on defense.
Is that a Nurse problem?
Which is weird because Nick Nurse was kind of a defensive coach coming from Toronto. I felt that he was a really good defensive coach, and there's something's off there. I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's definitely some weird stuff happening.
Sometimes they just don't get back.
Yeah, like
sometimes they just miss a cutter. They don't pay attention. Like
bad transitional defense, sloppy sometimes. But then they do other things inside where, like, they look impenetrable.
Right.
Sometimes. So I don't know, man. It's been very up and down, but they give up a lot of points. They give up a lot of leads. They have given up leads, I should say.
The third quarters are still a mess.
Why are you so sloppy coming out of halftime?
Yeah, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing.
So it's been strange with that. But look, again, it's basketball season is really young, but hockey and basketball is really young. You're in January right now, so
like basketball doesn't start until Christmas. Until after Christmas.
So now's when you really want to start seeing these teams kind of kick it in the gear. And
hockey starts in what, February, March?
Pretty much February. Yeah. Once that trade deadline hits, that's when you start to really warm up and start to see teams.
Yeah, I mean, hockey is like it's just trudging until February.
Because all the teams are so.
Yeah.
Even basketball too. Like all the teams are so close. Now basketball maybe even more so because there's more teams that have a shot at making the playoffs now. So. With the playing games.
With the 10, yeah.
So you have all that. But hockey, a lot of teams are pretty close. Like, what team isn't going to make the playoffs at this point. Like, there are teams out there you're like, nah, they're just not good. But then you got teams that are tinkering there. And are the Flyers really a third-place team? What did I say, 4 or 5 points out of first place? Are they really that good right now?
4 points.
I don't know. Like, they playing good hockey. I guess that's a good segue. I guess we'll flip over to them now. You good with that?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, fucking Gary's good with it.
Yeah. So, Flyers. Look, Flyers had a rough go on New Year's Eve against Calgary. They got kind of slammed back-to-back games. Calgary. Calgon. Yeah, they had a kind of a rough go against the Flames there, and it was a back-to-back matchup. And it was really the first time in probably, I got to be honest, probably about a month that they looked that sloppy.
Yeah.
Calgary wasn't really letting them in the zone and all that. I think they only had 13 shots through the first 2 periods, and I think through pretty much about halfway through the third. I don't even know how they might end up with only 16 shots or something like that. So not a good outing for the Flyers, but I do have to say that, like, we were talking about the goaltenders earlier. Like, Bednar's okay though, right? Like, he's back now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's why he didn't play the back-to-back. I mean, I know, like, the goalie thing, they don't want to do back-to-back games and stuff, but, like, which is crazy because, you're a fucking goalie. Like,
it does. Yeah, you're not skating.
You're not the one skating up and down doing 30-second shifts. Like,
Yeah, do you remember years ago?
play back-to-back.
You ride the hot goalie.
Yeah,
don't
but
do that.
And the weird thing is, I mean, and Jason talked about it the other day or on our last show.
Yeah.
They're not facing as many shots. They're not taking as many shots. So you're not even like, I know you got to like stay focused, but you're not even handling as many shots. So you're probably moving even less.
The Flyers play a lot of.
Oh, I was gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll finish that off and then I'll try that. They play a lot of perimeter hockey. The Flyers do. They like the outside movement, and I guess they try to create something, which is weird because they also not only do they shoot the least, their defensemen had the least amount of goals. So it's like you're not getting shots from the outside. Like, so you're. It's almost like, do you have the wrong personnel to run this kind of scheme? I don't know.
But they're
still winning. They're still winning.
Yeah.
But like if you had a sniper on the back end, actually, who'd be perfect? Shane Gostisbehere. If Shane Gostisbehere was here now, I think he'd be a perfect fit for this team right now. I guess Nick Seeler is probably the best one they have right now at that, and even he, like, I don't know. I would like to see them be more aggressive. And it's funny, yeah, you're right, because when we had Jason Martinez on 3 weeks ago, our last show, he talked about that as well. Like, they just need to be a little more aggressive. They're trying to be too cute.
Right.
But on the flip side, though, the kid, oh my God, Michkov is actually playing much better now. He's starting to kind of turn a little more. This kid Grunston that we talked about before the show, he's in his, what did we say, 13 games now? 14 games in the NHL will be his next game, and he's got 7 goals.
Oh, wow.
Like, he's picking up. So you're starting to find it in different spots. You're starting to kind of warm up a little bit, which is good. I mean, again, we're after the new year here, so let's see this team start to turn it on a little bit.
I mean, that being said, they're also beating higher end teams,
and they're playing well against those higher end teams.
But it's so weird because, like, right now, who are the high end? Like, it's so jumbled that it's hard to decipher between who's.
So Carolina, Tampa Bay.
They played really well against Carolina last time they played. They should have won that game.
Yeah,
they should have won that game.
But points wise, I guess this year, at least now, and again, because nobody, I don't think the upper echelon teams give a shit yet.
Yeah, it's Carolina, who's only, again, 4 or 5 points ahead of the Flyers right now.
Right, and they probably have 2 games on them too. They probably played at least 2 more games than the Flyers.
20, 39, 20. I can't do math right now. Yeah, probably.
Oh, it doesn't say games played on the thing?
Oh, it does. They play 1. They play 1 more.
Okay.
Detroit, they're only a point ahead of them. And in the West, oh, fuck. Colorado. Woo! 67 points. They are, dude, they're 30-2.
They lost 2 games.
And 7. 32-7.
30-9.
But that is insane.
Yes.
Holy smokes. And Dallas has 57 points. Dallas would be leading the East, but they're in second place because of Colorado. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow, that's impressive. 67, dude, 70 points in January. Oh my God. They're gonna have like 140 points at the end of the year.
It's because they're gonna have 17 fucking losses that are happening in overtime.
Yeah,
It's 83 points, but they're gonna have 100 because it's gonna be fucking 17 losses for overtime.
That's
Shit,
crazy.
I wonder if they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeez Louise, man, that's nuts.
That's fucking just insane.
Yeah. Callie said, I miss playoff hockey. Yeah, man. Dude, we got to get back. We got to get back and just have some excitement again in April when it comes to the playoff hockey, man.
I don't believe we'll see it this year.
You don't think so?
I do not.
I think we will. I think
You don't think they make the playoffs?
No, I don't.
Really?
I think they're good enough to make it. I think they haven't. So we just talked about it. They lost to the Flames, which is the worst loss they've had probably in about a month. It was the sloppiest they've looked in about a month. They lose a lot of close games. They play everyone tough. They play everyone tight. So like it goes your way sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Right now they're in a good position where if they keep this going, to me, I think they're right in the mix.
I think they're a player or two short yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they make the playoffs. I don't know if they do anything, but I think they end up with like the 6th or 7th
Could be.
spot
Yeah,
because they're
Yeah,
just because like they have so many overtime losses that like they're right now they're really almost second in the conference.
Callie.
After they catch up on games, they're going to be second in the conference. And again, it's early, but if all they need to do is
it don't mean shit right now.
you just think that it's too early and the team that the cream of the crop just hasn't risen yet.
Yeah, I just don't think they're ready yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Callie writes, Mrs. Callie wanted to snuggle. Polsky goes, I know. Mike spit out his beer. Mike just spit out his beer.
You fucking goddamn fucker.
Mike has choked on his beer. That was awesome.
Jesus Christ.
He caught me mid sip.
Let's see how stinky those fingertips can get.
Oh my God.
All right, let's talk some
Sean,
Phillies.
show Maze if he's still watching.
Jason, if you're still on, Mike just cracked open a heady topper. Dude, yeah. That brewery, right?
Yeah.
No, isn't right? No, it wasn't
Please drink
Alcon.
from
What was the
can.
brewery what was the brewery that just shut down?
Oh, yeah, you were the one that said it, weren't you?
No, I think I did.
Oh, that was
Not Alchemist. What was it?
fuck
No.
was it?
Yeah, some brewery shut down like last week.
Yeah, God damn it. I can't remember.
Not Lagunitas.
No.
Nah.
I'll look it up in a second.
Like they had two big ones.
No, come on. Tent City? Tent City's closed? Come on. Where are you? I can't find it now. Popular brewery closed.
Iron Hill.
No. I can't find it. I don't know. It was like, dude, there's a lot of breweries that's closed over last year, but of course I can't find the one.
Iron Hill Brewery closed all locations.
Yeah, but that's not the
what
one.
I was talking about. Yeah. Couldn't think about it. Anyway, all right. No, it's not Iron Hill, TJ. I mean, they did, but that's not who I was thinking of. There's
Crap fucking beer in it.
it wasn't the Shoots. Who the fuck was it?
No, it wasn't the Shoots.
The
I'll try to
Shoots.
find it.
All right. So while Mike's looking at that, let's Callie, you're a dead man walking. I'll wrap that fish right around your head. The fake fish right around your head.
Oh my God.
Polsky, I can't stop laughing. I can't breathe. I can't breathe, man.
Shut that cunt's mouth or I'll come over there and start her head.
TJ just texted me. It's not a Pennsylvania brewery. Damn it. Can't think of who it was. All right, Mike's doing that thing.
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
looking
TJ,
through our-
it's not them. It's not a Pennsylvania brewery. All right. Anyway, so while Mike's looking that up, let's talk some Phillies, and then we'll do While You Were Drunk. So the Phillies made some moves since our last show 3 weeks ago. All right, so that's why we're bringing this up. They made quite a few moves here. So
spit it out, you fuck.
I'm trying. Brad Keller, pitcher, is now a Philly. Adios Garcia becomes a Philly. He's now probably your right fielder. Your starting right fielder. Jonathan Brolin was acquired in a trade for Matt Strahm. Matt Strahm was shipped out of here.
Yeah, that was a weird situation.
So apparently Matt Strahm was fighting with the coaches.
Yes.
They were having disagreements and stuff in the clubhouse, and apparently it was causing a lot of rifts there. So they shipped him out. Now, when they picked up Brad Keller, because that happened first, the rumors started swirling that Strahm was going to be the guy out, which makes sense because there's only so many bullpen spots. You're looking at your bullpen and going, okay, well, Kirkland's back.
Yeah.
You know, you picked up the optional Alvarado. Duran's back. Like, okay, who's out? And it looked like in all cases it was going to be Strahm, and yeah, he shipped out. So for Jonathan Brolin.
Oh, they did keep the option for Alvarado.
Oh yeah, he's back.
Oh, nice.
And
yeah, that's your buddy.
Yeah, I like him.
And then they acquired Kyle Backhouse from Arizona, which is more of a project. He's got like a 5 ERA or 6 ERA right now from Arizona, but you know, he's a younger arm. You know, they say, you know, he's got a lively arm. So they seem to like these hard throwers now.
They also got that pitcher that hit fucking Bryce Harper in the face with a pitch. They picked him up too, but they're going to send him right to the minor leagues.
Okay, so they made quite a few moves. They made quite a few bullpen moves. I guess Keller is a big one to me, and then Garcia. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on the Garcia move? Because do you think we'll read off his stats in a second.
Yeah.
But do you think this is a good replacement for Nick Castellanos?
It's the same player, actually.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Just different attitude.
It's a right-handed bat.
Yeah.
Which helps a little bit. I know we had success in the playoffs more for what that's worth. But he had a worse year than Castellanos last year. Mm-hmm. And Castellanos didn't even have a great year for us.
Isn't he a former MVP too?
Well, ALCS MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a 2.7 WAR last year was it, but career 14.9.
But he's a hell of a defender.
Pretty good.
Too. Very good defender.
Yeah, 19 homers.
Yes, that's helpful.
Yeah. 19 homers last year, 227 batting average. That's what you're going to get out of Castellanos, right? But a better fielder and it's faster.
Yes. Rocket of an arm.
That helps for sure. Let me see. 75 RBIs last year, though. It's not bad. 13 stolen bases. He was caught 4 times. He strikes out a lot, though, man. He strikes out a lot. So last year he had 135 strikeouts. The 2 years before that, 177, 175. Oh, God. Before that, 183, 194. So they're dropping. I mean,
it's still a lot of strikeouts.
It was 194 and 21. Now it's a 135. In let me see how many plate appearances. Yeah, I mean almost 100 less plate appearances though. So not exactly great there. Callie said he's going to fit right in. Yeah. Yeah, but again, better defensive player. You're not going to have a liability, I guess, out there in right field, but
better attitude.
I hope so.
Better attitude.
I hope so because Castellanos has pretty much a shitty attitude. I remember when he first came here.
They signed a catcher too.
I get paid to hit baseballs.
Yeah.
JT's still sitting there. You know, are they gonna, you know, what's going on there? You know, are they gonna bring him back? You think it would have happened by now?
I don't think he's back.
I don't think so.
It doesn't look like it.
I think he would have been back by
now.
now.
Why didn't he do it already?
Yeah, it must be a money thing. You can't find that text, Mike?
No, I can't find the text. Was that was in our thread, wasn't
I thought
it?
It was in our group thread.
I thought so too. I went through a shit ton.
I don't think it's money, Sean. I think it's years.
It very well could be. Very well could be. What was it? Brewery, right? Brewery. Let me see if I can find it.
Can you do like a search within your text?
Yeah. All right, let me see. Yeah, we got no, that's not it. Nope. Brewery. I'm still looking.
Oh, that all three of us are on there.
I know. Like this is
Yeah, this is great. I'm sure it's yeah. It wasn't that thread because did you see it too?
I don't
Gary?
remember. I may have, Mike. I just don't
Langhorne Brewers. Nah, it's not in that. Maybe it was just you, Mike. Let me see. Let me check this one. Yeah, I can do a search by name. It helps if I spell brewery correctly. This is good radio, guys. It's good shit. 5, 4. Nope. I can't find it. I'm not getting anything for brewery. All right, I don't know.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
fuck it.
TJ, this is riveting radio right here.
Yeah.
I know. This is horrible. All right. I told you, Gary's got to get out of here soon anyway, so this kind of works out. So we're going to do While You Were Drunk. TJ, by the way, thanks for trying to help.
Fuck you! I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
Thanks for trying to send me the thing. It wasn't a Philly or Pennsylvania brewery, though. All right, While You Were Drunk.
I am not drunk, man.
I'm gonna wake up at fucking 1 a.m. and text you guys saying, I remember.
May have missed.
Do you think a 6-pack is acceptable?
While you were drunk.
I'm drunk and I love cats. What more do you need to know?
All right, here we go. I've been holding on to this since it happened. Tim Saunders got suspended for 2 games a couple weeks ago, last week.
Oh boy.
If you missed it, here's the audio. So Tim Saunders is the Flyers play-by-play radio guy. He thought the microphones were off. So here is the audio. This is classic stuff right here. Absolutely hysterical. And of course, now I can't find the fucking thing. Oh, they deleted the goddamn post. You mother. All right, give me a second.
He's still gonna look for it. Yeah. So while he's looking that up, I get it. You thought the mics are off. You're a fucking idiot. Like
Rogue Brewery.
Rogue
Brewery. There
Rogue
it
it is. Yes.
Rogue Brewery. Thank you. I knew there was one.
What did you just look it up
Just
and
looked
found
it up.
Okay.
Found it, yeah.
Yeah, they're the what are they? They're the arrogant bastard ones, I think.
I think they did that. They
And the
did
dead-
When they're playing from behind. Now they're going to take the TV timeout. We'll take it as well. 7 gone in the third. It's 3-2 Buffalo on the Philadelphia Flyers Broadcast Network. Pop it up, it up, it up, it up. While you're down there, would you mind blowing me?
I think we're still on the air, Tim. No, we're not, are we?
Philadelphia, we said sometimes the Flyers get a sense of urgency when they're playing from behind. Now they're going to take the TV timeout. We'll take it as well. 7 gone in the third. It's 3-2 Buffalo on the.
So that's basically it. So yeah,
Why are you down
would
there?
you mind blowing me?
And he said it with the same announcer voice that he has too.
Would you mind blowing me? Yeah, pretty crazy.
Dum-da-dum-da-dum.
And it's funny because so that's not the original. So the original audio after he says it and after he gets laughed at, it's real quiet, and all you hear is "All right, Buffalo, it's time for." And you hear the PA announcer going off, right? And then there's just silence, and he's like, "And we're back to live action, Flyers," and you can just tell he's like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
So he got suspended for 2 games.
Still,
for what
I'll
he
tell
said.
you what, the best ever person who got caught with a hot mic, or not a hot mic, but like fucked up on a mic, was Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald on SNL during the what the hell is it called? The Weekend Update. He's doing Weekend Update and drops an F-bomb.
Oh, did he really?
He says,
"Oh man,
fuck," and then immediately goes, "I'm gonna get fired." And then the next week he was off.
Yeah. Well, that and then the OJ jokes. The OJ joke, like they kept saying, enough with the OJ jokes, like because he would sneak them in there when you don't even see it come. He'd be talking about the Pope, and he doesn't is OJ, and he'll throw that in there, and and people are like, "Come on, man!" Like what the The best was at the ESPYs. Norm McDonald was at the ESPYs, and he's like, no one can ever take this Heisman away from you. Of course, unless you're O.J. Simpson and you kill your wife and a cook, and like that, and you just see like Charles Woodson, like, man, like you see whoever was in the crowd like shaking her head, like, nah, man, nah,
He's not cool.
He's like, what? All right. Another story I want to share while you're drunk. Eagles lawsuit story. This is pretty wild. So Jalen Hurts gave a fan a touchdown ball. This happened in 2022, but now this just resurfaced because the lawsuit just became a thing. So it happened at MetLife. So after scoring a touchdown against the Giants in 2022, Jalen Hurts handed the ball to a bearded fan in the Eagles jersey.
Okay.
The guy's name was Paul Hamilton, lifelong Eagles fan. It ended up becoming a record-breaking game ball for some reason. I'm trying to figure out why. I don't know why it was a record-breaking game ball. I don't know. But the events that followed led Hamilton to shed his Eagles fandom and file a lawsuit against the Eagles, Giants, stadium security, New Jersey State Police, and others of assault, false imprisonment, and other charges.
Holy shit.
So after the touchdown celebration ended, various security team and NFL officials approached him and asked for the ball back. And according to the lawsuit, they said that the ball should be in the hall. That the ball needs to go into the Hall of Fame, and he would break the law if he didn't return it. A representative from the Eagles, accompanied by 2 New Jersey State Police troopers, offered Hamilton an alternative gift opportunity in exchange for the ball. Hamilton declined and decided to leave the stadium with his friend with the ball. On his way out of MetLife, the suit says the security officers grabbed him from behind. They pinned him to a gate and radioed state police from their location. Hamilton eventually left MetLife with the ball and emotional scars that required psychotherapy. He's so hurt by what happened and disappointed that he's no longer an Eagles fan anymore. So,
okay, so taking a step back here. The security guards followed him, pinned him against the fence, called state police, but yet he somehow still left with the ball.
Yeah.
So how bad could this have been if the ball's still intact? I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick.
Yeah.
But like, how emotionally scarred could you be?
You still got the ball.
If you still have the ball in your hand.
Yeah.
Like, how bad could it have, like, was he beaten to a pulp and he was still holding on to the ball? Like,
But first of all, like if it's a record that's broken ball, as a fan, you'd want to give that ball back. Nah.
TJ, psychotherapy, really?
It sounds,
get over it. Where's the ball now?
Yeah, he's just a pussy.
To me, it sounds like it sounds like a little bit of a money grab.
Callie, I can't believe it didn't fumble it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty insane. Yeah. It's a pretty insane story. I'm claiming bullshit too. I think this dude's looking for a grab. Now, did they really pin him? They probably didn't pin him. They just said, "Yo, man, we asked for that ball back." Blah blah. Like, why is the police? Why does security care so much?
Why would Giant security
care
about a record breaking ball?
Right.
Like, you think that like there's people radioing in, like the FBI's calling in, like, do whatever it takes to get that ball back?
Yeah. Right. Why does state police care about the NFL's Hall of Fame ball? Like, what do they care?
Right.
It's pretty crazy.
Now, the other story that's insane.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I hope it's not a while you were drunk, but the DK Metcalf.
I didn't bring that up. Now, go ahead.
The DK Metcalf. So
what did he do?
Pittsburgh's playing Detroit.
Yeah.
And Metcalf, like a fan, has a sign or something and calls Metcalf over, and he's in a Lions stadium. The guy's got blue hair. All of a sudden, whatever happened, Metcalf takes a swing at the guy, punches up into the stands at the guy, misses the guy.
At a fan.
Misses the guy. Continues to play the game. This is Christmas Day that he played the game.
Damn.
And
I didn't hear this.
Played like shit the rest of the game. Clearly it was in his head. Everybody saw it. The NFL wasn't going to do anything about it at that time because the refs aren't going to, retroactively do something on that game.
Right.
But he ended up getting suspended for the next game that last week and in this game. So they're now fighting for their playoff lives against Baltimore, and they're not going to have Metcalf. That's the one side of it. The other side is the Detroit Lions fan is now suing. The punch, as far as I saw, didn't connect.
Oh, Callie said the fan was notorious for this kind of shit.
Well,
maybe.
yeah. I mean, he's sitting where he was sitting. It would seem like it. And this guy lawyered up immediately, and like
he goaded him.
Yeah, he goaded him, and then he lawyered up, and the lawyer sat there and made all these claims. That's the guy just sat there.
But see, now as a professional, Metcalf, he's got to walk away. He's got to ignore that. He's got to ignore it.
I agree. It's absolutely it's on the player to be the bigger person and understand.
Now, that being said, if this fan is notorious for doing that, he shouldn't be allowed in another NFL stadium.
That may end up happening, but the fact that he lawyered up
right away
sounds like it's and
he goaded him.
I watched the play enough to see that from what I could tell, he didn't hit him. So I don't know what the lawsuit's about. But it's just a shitty, like it represents the scumbag shittiness of fans and human beings that
like number one, like if I'm yelling shit at a player and a player takes a shot at me, all right, I asked for that. You know what I mean?
If he connected,
no, man, nah.
Probably, he probably deserved it.
Yeah,
like,
if I'm taking shots at him and he gets me, like number one, he's wrong for being a professional, but I asked for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Metcalf's an idiot because he's may cost us in the playoffs because of it.
Yeah.
And he's got to be better. And the other side of that is, yes, unfortunately, when you're an NFL player, you literally sign up for this. You sign up to be famous. You sign up to be good. You sign up for, you got to be on. It's not for everybody.
Right.
If you don't want it, you don't sign up for it. Like we went to
have a backbone, man.
We went to the Seven Dust show, right? We got there like super early, parked right by the stadium, went to grab a couple beers or whatever. And TJ walks up, or we all walk up and we see the lead singer, LeJean, is walking back from grab like Chinese food or something in his dinner. He's got his hood up. He's a short guy, got his hood up and his head down.
Trying not to be seen.
Like TJ just said, hey, LeJean. And the guy kind of looked up and like, hey, but like kind of like scary and like, clearly didn't want to be bothered. Now, like we weren't like assholes about it or nothing. Like we were just kind of, he just said hi to him. Like we weren't trying to like him. We get it. But it just made me think like this dude literally can't go anywhere.
Right.
Like he has to, like when he wants to go out to eat,
hide.
He's got to fucking hide. Yeah. Like you got to live your fucking life. Well, at least at concerts and stuff, but like for the most part, like you're always on.
But that's part of stardom.
You signed up for it, though.
Yeah.
Like if this is part of being a millionaire. Yeah. Yes, it sucks, but this is comes with the territory, and unfortunately, this is the way it is.
Yes.
Yeah. No, you get to see how the other side lives, and it's not always all glamorous. But
it's not all peaches and cream.
TJ said apparently this is not the first interaction that him and the guy have had. DK had a problem last year.
The same guy
with this guy and reported him. So
surprised he's still allowed in the stadium. I mean, to Gary's point, like
he should be blackballed.
Jay said he knows that feeling about
being famous
being
and
recognized everywhere.
Being recognized everywhere.
Yeah. Yep. He knows things. Jay.
What, like a dinosaur, like a T-Rex?
That'd be a fossil.
Fossil?
So 3 more stories.
He
Woman
knows how to get to Florida.
This was this was crazy. A woman in Japan married an AI generated boyfriend.
Oh,
Wait, huh?
Yes, she went to an altar.
Yeah,
with her phone, with a picture of the AI generated boyfriend, and married him.
This is allowed?
And they allowed it in Japan. She was allowed to get married to her fucking cell phone.
Yeah, so now she's gonna sucky his fucking cell phone.
But like, what?
Why? What's the point?
For attention.
Well, okay. Yeah,
we need more mental institutions in this world. Pulsey, thank you. We really do. We need more whoa more institutions.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Like
that's what her phone said.
Yeah, that's the ringer. She puts it on vibrate.
Needed 2 thrusts to get it in. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
I gotta take that. I gotta answer my phone. Hello.
You see her go.
Hello. Oh, who this? Who this? No, he no live here. He no live here. You call again some other time. Hang up.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Hello.
I'm gonna come.
I told you last time to stop calling me.
Like
what the fuck?
Right in that fucking wet spot.
I put the phone in the wet spot. Wet patch.
Wet patch.
I put the phone. You sleep in wet patch.
Yeah.
Peterson. And this is why space people don't visit us. Polsky, they haven't been the same since the bomb.
Oh my God. Her husband's name's Hiroshima.
God.
And Mark Woody's wife's in Facebook jail every other fucking week.
Yeah. Oh man! All right. While you were drunk, this one sucks. Isaiah Whitlock. That soundbite is from Isaiah Whitlock from the Wire. Isaiah Whitlock passed away, age 71.
That sucked.
Yeah, that's a shame, man. So I will forever hear that sound clip, even when the show's not on anymore.
Yes,
but I'll forever think of that. I'll think of him, man. Yeah, kind of that sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, 71 years old, man. That's young.
Yeah.
Young.
That's crazy that he's only 70. Like, it seemed like he was 71 on the show.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Isaiah Whitlock passed away. And then
scissor me timbers.
there's no reason. I just played that for no reason. I haven't played it in a while. So we opened the show, and I'm going to play it again.
This is Lenny Dykstra Nails coming at you. Listen to the Corner Pub Sport.
Yeah, Lenny got arrested on New Year's Day.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, Lenny got arrested with amphetamines and other narcotics at a traffic stop, and now he's back in jail. So he hasn't tweeted anything in a day or since
he's
it happened.
going to do some time.
Yeah,
obviously he hasn't tweeted anything.
He's going to be in a lot of trouble. So, I just wanted to mention it. I'm not making light of the situation because look, a lot of people are and all that stuff. But here's the thing. He's never been able to kick that bug. Like I thought he was going to be able to kick that, and you actually for a while you thought he was going to finally beat that whole addiction thing, and because he had major problems, and actually, so Jerry Lynn, Mark's wife, actually sent it to me, and she said to me, she goes, look, holidays are tough for people. You get lonely and all that stuff, and
yeah,
that's the time when people kind of have issues. Clearly, I mean, look, who knows what he had? He could have had a bunch of stuff on him, and he could have been doing this stuff for a year or two. I mean, the last time we talked to him on the show, it was actually our 500th episode. It was the last time we had him on,
right?
And he sounded pretty he sounded a lot better than he did the first 2 times we had him on, and it sounded like he was kind of getting himself in order. I will say, when I interviewed him for my book last year,
he's got them demons, man.
He didn't sound too great.
Right.
But I don't know. Like, I'm just, it could have been anything. It could not have been that. It could have, he was really difficult to understand that day when I interviewed him.
I'll tell you what. Maybe for people like that in situations like this, jails is the best place for them. Maybe that's the place that you can get sobered up. Maybe that's the place that, like.
But he's been there before.
Well,
You know?
how long has he served?
He served
like years.
I think he served 2 years or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, grand theft auto. I mean, yeah, he grand larceny and grand theft auto or something. He had
Prostitution ring.
No, he didn't. I don't know. It wasn't
He didn't
that.
go to jail for that?
No, that was Aquisary. Like, yeah, it was just it was the car wash thing. He was laundering money or something.
Yeah.
I forget, and got himself in trouble with that. But
then they beat him up in there too.
Yeah, he got his teeth knocked out.
Yeah, they fucked him up.
The security guard knocked his teeth out, and that's why he had those $50,000 dentures that he left in a napkin and lost in a dumpster. Yeah, man, I just look. You reap what you sow, but I still feel bad. Like, you know, the dude.
Well, hopefully this sobers him. Like, hopefully this gets him back to being back on the right track. If he spends enough time in there where he can't access it, hopefully can't access it, can't get the opportunity to, and maybe this is what.
He's no young guy, man.
That's true too. I mean, he's
in his 60s now.
He's probably pretty much on borrowed time with the lifestyle that he's lived.
Yeah, Carrie said, she said earlier, he's a piece of shit, and that's coming from a Mets fan. But his charge is going to be bad because he's already a felon.
Yeah.
It's a shame he's not going to change. And Jay said he has to want change, and yeah, it's not going to happen. So, unfortunately, you know, it sucks. But I was kind of I was just disappointed to see that today. I was like, man, like, come on, dude. Like, literally, he just New Year's Eve, I wrote to him. I said, yeah, man, happy New Year's, Nails, you know, and he wrote back, thank you, and reposted it and whatever, and like shared it, and I said, that's cool, you know.
Yeah.
And now, you know, less than 12 hours later, he's in jail.
Yeah.
So, I guess he was getting into something on New Year's Eve. So.
Oh, he was texting you on the way to his dealer.
Yeah, it was on X on Twitter, but yeah, it sucks. So, well, I guess that's what happened to him now. So, all right, I guess that's gonna do it. I know you gotta roll, Gar. But this was fun. It was a good show. I'm glad we did it. It's the first time in
yeah, shorter show. We didn't go off the rails that much this show.
No. We just, you know, got a little racist with the Japanese thing, but that's
you guys did.
You did. That was your idea. I said, just keep hitting that sound bite.
Yeah, that totally sounds like me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, I've got to come.
Wet patch.
It's a unicorn.
Yes, it is, Dave. 5 years, Dave.
Yeah, how about that?
5 years since Dave passed away, man.
Damn.
Yep.
I mean, it was 5 years ago since we did the Day Show. Well, just
it was
about.
close, yeah. Yeah, it was
fast.
That was one of the best shows you ever did, man.
Oh, that was awesome.
Having the family and all with us. That was
Oh yeah, I mean, it just
that was good stuff.
That hit, yeah.
All right, fellas.
That hit different.
All right, we will see you guys. I don't know, maybe next week. If not next week, then the week after. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Michael and I will hang out for a second.
Yeah.
All right. See you, brother. All right, we'll see you guys in a week or two.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
All right. Podcast is done.
Penis out.
Yeah. Boner coverage.
Oh, we get a little boner coverage action. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Tight.
Jay will be happy.
Yeah. Little boner coverage for Jay. He'll be thrilled. Oh, there it is. Jay. Up. Callie, you're welcome. It's always a pleasure to share my company. Polsky said, "Thanks for the laugh, guys." Yeah, you guys, you and Polsky, man.
Jesus. Jay was involved.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, yeah, the podcast is done
The
recording.
number
so-
one and number two fan.
I work with retards.
Notice I didn't say who was number one or number two.
No,
Just
we
one was
know.
number one and number two. Yeah,
Listen,
but we know.
We know who's number one and who's number two.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah,
All
we've talked about
Don't
it.
you guys worry. We know.
Yeah, we've texted about it. It's been pretty consistent. It hasn't changed in like a good solid year and a half or so. Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Every once in a while we'll just text and just be like, hey, so and so still number one?
Jay, boner coverage. Oh yeah. Callie, I'm number 8. Callie, do you see your name in the article today?
There you go.
TJ, who does number 2 work for? Yeah, a little shorter show. That's all right. We didn't have a ton to talk about tonight. It wasn't that much, despite the fact that we haven't done a show in 3 weeks.
You know what? I stupid scrolling trying to find the fucking thing, but I wanted to bring up the text message about back and forth about the Strom thing to where it brings up, are the Phillies actually like imploding organizationally?
Yeah.
The whole Strom situation, the Harper not elite shirt, the Castellanos is a shit show. They may not bring JT back.
Dude, I mean, honestly, like, it wouldn't surprise me because of the fact that they've had failures since 2012. I mean, they haven't won a World Series yet.
Right.
They made it, but they lost to the Astros, and ever since then, it's been a shorter leash, and shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Each time.
Well, the last 2 years they both lost in 4.
Yeah. So frustration boiling over, and they're getting aggravated with the staff and
the organization's
team,
getting
the
aggravated with the
organization.
team, and the team's getting aggravated with the organization.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, honestly.
And this could be a really bad year.
Could be, especially if I got to tell you, like, if they can't get rid of Castellanos, and I hate to say it, but even Bohm, I'm not even sure that Bohm is a guy that's great in that clubhouse. I think to me, he strikes me as a whiner.
Right.
He strikes me as a guy who's very much like down on, he's hard on himself and like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Harper thing, I think that'll work itself out.
Yeah, Callie, I'm done with Boom. He said.
Although Harper did come in, as much as he's played and said the right things, he did come in with a pedigree. He did come in as a young guy. He did come in with an ego.
Mm-hmm.
And his ego might now be hurt a little bit, especially like I get it. And again, we go back to the fact that our media doesn't give a flying fuck about the players.
Yeah.
And only give a shit about the ratings. And really, like it's probably not good for the teams. Like it's probably a detrimental thing to the teams as well. Like the teams they probably win in spite of it more so than like most other fan. Like it seems to have gotten worse to the point where like these radio stations might actually be making our teams worse.
I mean,
more than better.
Look, I don't listen to sports talk radio.
I don't listen to it either, but the people that do
even
and the players that, yeah.
Callie said, even Stott's a liability. TJ said, are the Phillies in Andy Reid Eagles era good enough for a while to compete but just won't win?
It's yeah, but I mean it's kind of heading towards that like Andy Reid fired 3-13 era is what I'm kind of worried about.
Yeah, I'm like at like 2012 Phillies,
right.
Where like I thought last year they're going to be a team that would sneak into the playoffs. I didn't think they were going to have as good of a regular season they did. They won about 7 more games than I thought they were going to win. I've been really down on this team because Look, you extend it Topper, you extend it. Damn, we should have done this on the show.
I know.
You extend it Topper. We kind of already talked about this though on the show, but a couple weeks ago when we entered free agency. But you extend him. You extend Schwarber. You bring in Manley because we were talking about Manley, and that's what we were talking about.
Right.
Yeah. You bring Schwarber back, and I'm not loving that. To be honest with you, I would have gone a different direction. But now there's talks that the Phillies could still somehow bring Bregman in. Like they're saying that's not off the table.
Right. Well, if they don't get JT back, then
maybe you can do that. I guess Marchand and then Bregman. I'd take that. I think as important as JT is to that pitching staff, I think you can manage. And if you get Alex Bregman in here,
I don't know. Like I might be the only one that like doesn't fully understand the love for JT. He was great a couple years ago, but he's like 33 or something. And he's a catcher that's got a ton of wear and tear. He's batting like 240. Like he was clutch this year. But yeah, he's still great defensive. He's not the best anymore at it. He still calls, but like I feel like calling a good game gets overstated a little bit sometimes. Like the pitchers are studying the batters as much, and like I feel like too much emphasis
is on it. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, look, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, he was the best catcher in baseball. I feel that.
Well, Molina was still in there too. I mean, he was up there. It was 1 and 2, but
but I think like since then, I think he's kind of taken a step back. I think there's other guys that maybe
there's probably like 3 or 4 too. Like the guy from the Dodgers is up there, and then what's it? The guy from the Brewers.
Yeah. I mean, JT hasn't made an All-Star game in years, right?
Right.
It's like that right there. What's this? Hold on.
But
I wanted Bregman last year. Oh, Will Smith, right? He's the other for the Dodgers. Yeah.
So, but here's the thing.
He's going to Miami.
Who, JT? Gone back to Miami?
Will Smith.
Oh.
Sorry, that was bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, but so you're still trying to pay him All-Star money though, right? I mean, that's the contract that they're
wants. That's what he probably wants. Yeah.
And everyone's like, you got to pay him All-Star money. Oh, you have no choice. You have nothing. That's like you have no other chance because you've shot yourself in the foot and you've given away. Like, so you got to just pay him All-Star money. I'm like, I don't see why you have to pay a non-All-Star All-Star money when you're already paying a ton of money to all these other. Like, I'd rather, like you're saying, I'd rather roll the dice with Marchand and get somebody younger like a Bregman that plays a more position that you need. Not that you don't need a catcher, but like catcher, you can hide a catcher. If you get somebody else in the 5 or 6 hole spot and then bury Marchand in the 8th spot, that's probably better than having JT in the 5 or 6 spot and having to bury Crawford or Stott or whatever. Like, I don't know. It just, I don't get it.
Polsky, do you think Gary's blasting Born to Be Wild as he's Ubering his ride home? He actually drove.
He had a diet iced tea today.
And he left it on the fucking bar,
Well, that's what he does. At least he cleaned up his other ones because he needed to save them for.
He didn't drink them. He brought 6 iced teas over. He drank 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need. So Gary said to me, "Our last show's got to be a complete throwdown." Yeah, you're right. It does. Like our last show needs to be a complete fucking utter shit show.
Yes.
To go out in style, like the way we came in, and it's going to be that way. But make sure you get a fucking ride. Make sure you get.
Yeah, I don't like.
Ride in.
Like take a nap in the middle of the day. Like how's he going to survive? But I mean, like he hasn't stayed past 10:30.
Well, tonight I understand
Well, no, that's fine. Like
Oh yeah.
But like even when he's drinking, he doesn't like. So how's it going to be a?
I'll tell you what, especially if it's after a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl win, if the Eagles win, dude, don't plan on doing anything that Saturdays.
Yeah.
Oh God, Polsky. Oh no, he's listening to the Doors, Riders on the Storm. Ugh.
That's a good song.
Ugh.
Sorry, it is a good song.
Cal, I got some right here. Right there.
Oh, look at that.
Right there.
Don't add to
he
that.
said that was a rough night. No, it was me and Callie. So
no, yeah, I know. Yeah, you polished off the bottle.
Our first show, Callie came over with a bottle of Crown Royal Apple.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I ever had it, and the episode was called "Raise the Cat," and it was the Ben Simmons when he raised the cat after they won because they won like 12 games that year, and he raised the cat and he won like a little win streak. And Callie and I finished that freaking bottle of Crown Royal.
Yeah.
The only other time I finished a bottle of Crown was with you.
Yes, I remember that. Playing poker. Won like $250 that night or something, or like $150 on like a house game.
It was Mike's housewarming party, and
Ken Warburton brought over.
And your uncle was there. Yeah, you and I killed.
Yeah, Ken brought over the it as a housewarming party.
Dude, all I remember is so I slept in Mike's spare bedroom, and I woke up. I'm like, man, it's like fucking. What is it? Like 8, 9 o'clock.
It's like 2.
I go in there and go to take a piss, and I come out and I look in his room, and Mike's kind of like awake but not really. And then I look at my phone. It was 3:30 in the afternoon. I was like, oh my God. Like, I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever slept almost an entire day away before.
Yeah.
That was, but I
wild.
Didn't feel that bad.
I did.
I have felt worse. I remember I have felt worse. Like
there wasn't many times that I felt worse.
Yeah.
Than that. Because I remember like getting texted. That was one of the few times that I got texted like, "Hey, you going out?" Like that night, and then like there wasn't any reason other than the fact that I couldn't get out of bed that I did not make it out that night.
Oh man.
I was like, no, I'm good. I'm everything okay? Yeah, all good. I'm just I'm just not going.
Callie said, I remember that night Blues tried to scratch my eyes out, and I had the old cat.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Polsky said Ryan's bachelor party.
No.
I was all right. I remember I was feeling okay. I mean, you guys got banged up tonight.
I didn't get that banged up.
No. Oh, I meant, well, they were, because I went into were you in our room? Yeah. And when I went to the bathroom, I put on that song.
Yes. That was in the morning. It had nothing to do with the night before. That wasn't like
God, TJ.
I didn't get trashed.
I slept until 6:30 the very next night in college after polishing off a bottle of Absolute.
Oof.
Jesus Christ. Dude, that actually makes me want to gag. Like, I've done like all nighters. Like, I've been up until 6 in the morning, and then like I slept until 1.
Right.
Like, that's different. Like, you were up all night. Like,
yeah, but you don't know what time you went to bed that night. It might have been 5.
It could have been. On the Christmas party, I went to bed at 5.
Well, yeah.
But I wasn't.
Yeah, you weren't banged up.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit. I wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
I remember most of the night. So I looked at the picture going, I don't remember taking these.
Yeah.
Oof, man. Callie did that too at Penn State on Guinness. Slept for 15 hours in my buddy's tub. Oh my God.
Jesus.
I know.
Slept for 50 on Guinness, and that's hard to do because Guinness isn't a high alcohol content. So like to get banged up on Guinness is tough.
I used his towels as a pillow, he said. Jesus. I'm trying to think. Like that one, that your housewarming party was one.
Your uncle's a Black House night.
That one was another one. So we went up to my uncle's house and went to this bar.
That one I was banged up on.
And there was a cover band playing. And I remember going up to the
You moshed and got kicked out.
Yeah, I remember going up and I asked for Godsmack, and oh yeah, we can do some. And it's me and 3 other people, and I start messing around, and they didn't kick us out though.
No,
didn't kick us out. They're like, yo man, you got to calm down. But on the way out, hey, ladies,
what's up, ladies?
What's up, ladies? And then we go back to my uncle's house, and we're shooting darts, and then my uncle tells me,
You're gonna be the god.
I want you
yeah.
to be the godfather to my daughter. And then I cried like a bitch. And then
You were crying like a bitch.
and then, Godsmack, right? And then we're going back. Did I pull over or did you drive?
I drove.
You
I
drove.
drove your Chrysler home.
Yeah,
'cause
you drove,
weren't. Yeah.
you drove home. Yeah. Dude, I was pretty banged up then. Black House. That's probably the last time I've ever had Black House.
Yeah. All right, here you can.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Peterson, thank you guys for making me feel welcome. There was a night I needed you guys. I needed a distraction from the worst day of my life, and you guys did not disappoint.
Nice.
Yeah, Dave. We
There's,
feel you, man. Dude, we've been like,
There's been nights where we've needed this to where, like, yeah.
yeah. Honestly, I mean, 11 years is a long time, and a lot of things have happened in those 11 years.
Yeah.
Kids being born and people we know and love die, and
Family shit going on left and right.
Yeah,
There's
it was-
other shit that, like, obviously we haven't gotten into because we don't make public that,
yeah.
from all of our sides that
Yeah, TJ sounds like a Black House nut on her last show. No, no, I'm gonna say no to that.
Yeah.
TJ, you should when we do that last show, man. You gotta stop over.
Yeah.
You gotta be a part of this. It's gonna be
a party.
Yeah, that'll be a party. Possibly one last hurrah here. Hate to say it, but yeah. Enough of that. Polsky said he got pregnant twice. It was Sean's.
Maybe I did miss more on that.
Thanks for letting me know.
Ryan's bachelor party than I.
Thanks for letting me know. I was wondering where all my metal clothes hangers went.
Jesus Christ.
Came down the basement. I'm like, why does it smell like fucking bleach down here? What's going on down here? It's like a goddamn abortion clinic. Polsky with his legs on stirrups. Yeah, Cal. He misses those shows when he was on Good Ass Times.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That last show we might have to have as many old guests come on, like Callie.
Sure.
Get TJ, Mark, Jay to come over and just be a part of it and just wish us off.
Absolutely. It's got to be a party. It's got to be.
Yeah. Polsky has a huge vag.
We've had people go sober because of our shows.
Yeah, Callie's one of them. Callie was one of them. I always meant to tell Mike that he got called a DILF in the faculty room at my job.
Who said this?
Carrie.
A DILF?
A DILF. Dad, I like to fuck.
Oh.
There you go.
All right, cool.
Oh man, yeah, that'd be fun. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be.
I'm blushing.
It's gonna be a
I need
wild.
another beer.
It's gonna be a wild couple. It's gonna be an emotional couple weeks here, on more than one reason. So,
Eckhart, think about the future.
I might have to install a bathroom down here.
You look like you have to take a tinkle. Go on. Take a couple trips.
Just because. Polsky is a GG DILF.
Great grandfather? Great. Good God? Good
guy to good. What's the GG DILF? I don't understand. I think he meant to write 1G. Granddad, I'd like to fuck. Great granddad? Maybe it's great granddad. I'd like to fuck.
Great granddad.
Yeah. She said 3 teachers agree that you were a DILF.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where are these bitches at?
Seriously, why am I just finding out about this now?
Great granddad, he said. Yeah, great granddad. I thought maybe you were, yeah. Oh man, heady topper. All right, Mike. All right, I see your heady topper.
Says the drink from the can.
Too late. Already poured it.
You only poured a little.
That's all that's left.
Yeah, I know, but okay.
Callie said, "If I come up, I'm wearing Mike's headphones."
I guess at that point you could break them. We're not going to need them anymore.
That's true. Anybody need podcast equipment? Sell it all. Most of it, not all of it. I'll still need a microphone, but yeah.
Yeah, for your shows until you break guitar strings.
Dude, that was unbelievable. And I didn't have a spare set of strings. I'm like, you know what? It's fine. And I looked, I'm like, damn, I was playing for like an hour. I was like, that's all right. I'm good. It just means I have to do maybe one more.
I was putting together Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
I took them all down. And then I looked outside, right? And I'm driving over, and there's everybody still got Christmas decorations up. I'm like, what the fuck is everyone like? Am I the asshole that took Christmas decorations down?
Mine down.
Yeah. And I looked and I'm like, all right, well, at least Sean did too.
Yeah, I took mine down yesterday. So
everybody else Christmas lights all over the place. And I'm like, what is like it's past New Year's. What's going on?
Polsky, I want Gary's mic. It smells. You can have it. I won't even sell it to you. I'll just give it to you.
Damn.
Yeah, it's rough. All right. Well, I think we're gonna call on boner coverage tonight. Yeah, it was fun tonight. Thank you guys for joining tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, the boner coverage is almost as good as the show.
Yeah,
all the commentary and the content.
Yeah, right.
And
Exactly. That's when everyone starts tuning in. Everyone's getting ready to go out on a Friday night. 10 o'clock. Oh, people still do that now. Or like people still going out at like 11 on Friday. Like
the young ones probably are.
You think so?
You got to
go out later.
Yeah,
you think so?
Yeah,
dude. I was always an early one. I was like, get me out at 9 or 8.
Right. I was never like a 10 o'clock. I never wanted to show up at a bar at 10 o'clock. That was weird.
Yeah, the only time we did was when we drank in the woods, because that wasn't until about 10 because the mall closed and we.
Well,
that's
different.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, like for the most, like we were always out at 8 or 9. Like, let's go.
Yeah, we still stayed out till 2.
Oh yeah, TJ said people do. We don't because we're old.
Well, now we are.
Jay said he's going to hit Taggart's.
All right, we'll see you there.
We hit Taggart's for the Super Bowl, man. That was good. That was a really good time.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was, except for the fact that our credit cards almost got skimmed, but that was a really good time.
Yeah.
Peterson said I didn't put any up just to take them down. Yeah, I ripped those things down. I fucking ripped them off the gutter.
What's that?
Clips came off the lights.
Oh.
I don't fucking care. Threw them in the fucking bin.
Yeah, I don't have any lights in. I never put lights up. I just whatever.
Yeah.
I got like the blow up stuff and
I
the deers.
Heard that about you.
With the blow ups?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mine, dude. The ice storm that we had,
dude.
The one was blowing all over. I just shut the thing off 2 nights. It was 2 nights before New Year's.
Oh yeah.
I shut the whole thing off. Didn't turn my lights back on. I'm like, I'm not putting that back in. Like, for what? Another day?
Yeah.
And then I took everything down New Year's Day.
Mm.
Everything was down. Callie, I've had the same decorations up since 2019.
Well, I mean, for the most part, I mean, just bring them in and roll them back out.
Mark, Mrs. Callie wants some alone time. All right, guys. Cheers. Thank you guys, as always, for hanging out with us. Mike, Gary, thanks for joining. We love all you guys, and we will see you in a
week or two. Yeah.
TJ said Mike's blow up says Ursula on it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Trying to steal someone's voice.
Oh.
All right. On that note, we'll see you guys in a week or two. I don't know. Maybe next week. If not, then the week after. All right. Wait.
See you.
Late.